Hello everyone and welcome to this simple tutorial about how you're gonna configure your GDG page so it will be validated. The first thing you get, and since you are a member of the Google Developer Group, you received an email which contained this slide. In this slide you can find slides that they are interactive. You just have to click on it and then you have what you want. So let's start the steps. The first one, you just have to create a Google Plus page. If you have a Gmail and if you are interested about the GDG, that means that you already have one of them. So because you have a Gmail account, it's easy. You just create a Google Plus. Once you created it, if you have some issues about the Google Plus, you just have to switch back to the classic interface. The classic interface, that's what you can find on internet because that's where people were using, and now the interface changed. So what you have to do is just come here and click back to classic Google Plus and you will feel yourself home. The second one, since GDG is not personal, it's about a group, it's about a community, you need to create a page. The page, you just have to go to business.google.com/create. Once you are here, you choose a branding. You click on it and you follow the steps. And the page name, you have to prefix your name using GDG and then the name of the town or something that you have chosen. So for our case, we have chosen Tiziuzu. So that's easy. You just choose this and then you choose the name, of course, that you have already chosen, and then you continue about the steps. The second one, this page, that's what caused the problem for some of people, because you need to know that this page has a relationship with this one. So let's pause this here and go to the requirement. The first one, once you create a page, what you have to get is the page is associated to your account. So you just need to click here. Let's zoom here. If you click here, you will have this icon, this new icon. It's about your page. So you just click here, and then what happens is that you will be switched to the GDG page and not to your account. Just check. Here I'm in my account, and here I will go back to my GDG page. So what you have to do, you have to follow some guidelines. So let's close this. We are done. The guideline, this is what you have to do. We have created the GDG and the name. Now the logo. The logo, this is the easiest part. You just have to come to this link and download the logo. So the logo is vectorial. So if you have Illustrator or Inkscape, then that's easy for you. You have even the Inkscape here because it's an open source software, so you can use it. And because you are a web developer, so that means that for sure you need this software because you will have to work with SVG. You just have to search about what is SVG, what is vectorial, and what is raster. So let's go back. When you come here, you can be lazy. You just have to click here on this link, GDG logo generator appspot.com, and you write something here. And this, it will generate for you the brand, the image you want without without having Inkscape or Illustrator. You just have to write your town. I don't know how did you name your town, and you just click here and save, and you will have your image in PNG, so you can have the transparency, so you can customize it to have a background or whatever. So you save your image. Now the part of the where you have to do an image is over. The next step, what you will have at the end, this is something like this. But how this page is generated, that's what made a problem for some people. You will come here, it's in French, it's directory, and your newly created page will be here. This is the new GDG Tizuzu. All those pages in yellow are still incubating, so they need to organize 2 events so they can be officially a part of the GDG. So the second one, you have to go back to your page, not personal page, your branding page. Here it's the personal page. You go back to branding page, and what you have to do, you have to come here, here to your Google Plus icon. As you can see, if you come here, you have something like what you know on Facebook. This is like the general wall, so you need to go to your own wall. So you click here, and you will have the admin page. So what happens in this page? What you will write here is exactly what will be reflected here. If I click here, what you see here is the same as what you wrote here. But for some people, they got a problem like this. When they come here, they will find something like div, not here, something like this, div, and you will see div, span, and so on. Why? Because simply, when you edited your text, if you do inspect element, if we come to the bold text and we do inspect element, we'll find that it's an HTML within an HTML, because the system has to know that you choose to make a bold text. So what you have to do, in case you find your text here with HTML and escaping tags, that's what we call an escaping. This is escaped tags. We do this for security reason. You just search about XSS attacks and then you will understand what is this. So what you have to do, you just have to edit it and remove all the tags that you had in the past, something like that. You just remove them, and then you have to wait. You have to wait something like 2 days, 48 hours, until the update got reflected here. As you can see here, look at this example. I just added new organizers to the page. Here I have 5. If I come here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But this is because I just edited it. This is not the same what I see now and what I just edited now. So this, here we come to the second part of the problem that a lot of people got. There is some misleading, or some, like, how to say this, ambiguity between links and this word links. So in the guidelines you have to associate, let's go back here, you have to associate this link, developer google.com/groups/ you have to associate it to your page, G plus page. But as I did in the first time, because that was the mistake I did, is I put it here. I thought that it was the link that I have to put it here and not the website. I thought that it was a website that I have to link it as first, and then all the websites I have, if I have an external website or a Google Plus forum and so on, I need to put it in second. But the link that you have here, you have to put it as an organizer. That's the best way to explain it. Look here, we have organizers, so you need to put the first organizer as the Google developers link, and then you complete the other organizers, but you have to respect some guideline. This is like this organizer, and you have to leave the space here. You should not do something like this. It seems that it will cause a problem, but I'm not sure. So you have to do the example as it is explained. So organizer, this is like if you are working with Python, then you know what is PP8. So this is like they have to say no, don't exceed some number of lines. You have to respect this. You have to leave 2 space, or I don't know, just a guideline. So you have to respect the guideline. So let's resume this. The first thing, you just edit this, but first you have to include a disclaimer. This is disclaimer, just copy it and paste it. What you have to change is just the name of your GDG. The second one, your GDG introduction, it must start like this: GDG Google Developer Groups, and then you add the name, and then GDG, the name aimed, and you continue your description. So you start it like this and you end it like this. Then you go to your links, not the website, to the links, to the organizers, and then you put the Google Developers link as the first organizer, and then all the other organizers you put their Google Plus profiles like this, and then you save and you wait for 48 hours, and then your problem is solved. Once you solve your problem, how you can know that your problem was solved? First, your name will be here. Second, in the calendar, what you will find this new button, create conference, create a new event. But if you don't have this, if you don't have your name here, you will not see this. And the second way is if you come to this page, developers.google.com/profile/status, you will see that they added a new button to your profile, this one. So what happens is that what you're gonna do here will be reflected in your GDG page, not your personal page. It will be reflected here and here and here. And this is how you're gonna configure your first GDG page. This is my own experience. This is how I solved it here, and I didn't solve it by myself. Everything, all credits goes to what other members posted here. So what I tried to do is to explain it using a video, so I hope you will find it useful. So if you have any question, don't hesitate to ask. Thank you again.